Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today and we are crawling our way into 2018. With that comes video game speculation, and specifically the speculation of a Bethesda Game Studios title launching in 2018. It's been quite a few years now since Fallout 4, so I'd say that that's a safe expectation. But will it be Fallout 5? That's the primary topic we're going to be focusing on today. When I look at the sales numbers for Fallout 4, I think Fallout 5 is a cinch. Fallout 4 sold 12 million copies and generated over $750 million in its first 24 hours at retail. That's not including sales in the distance, DLC. Fallout 4 made Bethesda boatloads of cash. Later on, Fallout 4 went to surpass Skyrim as Bethesda's most successful game, and Skyrim sold over 20 million copies, so I'd say it'd be safe to imagine Fallout 4 sitting at almost 25 million copies sold, which is insane success for a single-player role-playing game. Suffice to say, Bethesda had brought Fallout now officially into the mainstream, for better and worse, I know. But with that, we have to think Fallout 5. I think the numbers speak for themselves. We have a successful franchise here. Why not make another? It's not rocket science, right? But will it be Bethesda Game Studios, or will it be outsourced to another company? I know people always think of Obsidian right away, and then maybe some other people out there have ideas of other companies who could create a good Fallout game. I personally think that Bethesda won't be outsourcing the Fallout license. The reason for that is because, like I just mentioned, they did make the Fallout game that really dove it into the mainstream. They don't have much of a reason to fork out the license because this was their ultimate goal. That's what every game developer's goal is to make a game that's not only good, which is subjective for Fallout 4, but also one that's popular, one that sells a lot, because video games, while they are art, are also a business. So the business side of things shows Fallout 5 should come out in 2018. It's been enough years. Fallout is a mainstream series with a lot of attention, and Fallout 5 will sell just fine. I'm not saying this because I like Bethesda Fallout games. Objectively speaking, I know Obsidian made the best Fallout game, but I'm really nervous of the idea of Bethesda tossing the Fallout license to someone else. I think it goes without saying that most of us would like it if Obsidian took hold of the license. We've talked about that time and time again, but with Bethesda popularizing the franchise, I don't think they're handing it off to anyone, mainly because they don't want to spread the wealth. They'd rather take it all for themselves. As you guys interact with each other, I interact with the community as well. We all see what happens. Everyone has their own different favorite. There's so much division within the community that it's kind of scary to imagine another set of hands that are different from Bethesda going onto this license and making a completely different vision for Fallout. Let's say they go back to the traditional route and then a Fallout 6 happens where it's more voice protagonists, less role-playing options. It's gonna cause anger, it's gonna cause problems. I just don't like the idea of it personally. So where could it go? Maybe Bethesda Game Studios Montreal. They only did work on Skyrim Special Edition as their first official release. That is technically a different pair of hands, but it is within the Bethesda family. I think Bethesda's got to be doing something with the Fallout license, whether it's a spin-off, another main series entry, something's got to be happening. I know Bethesda tries to say that they're not going to pick games like vending machines, like, okay, this sold us a lot, so we're going to do it, but let's be real here. 25 million copies, billions of dollars, that speaks a lot of volumes to shareholders who really don't care about the direction and more so want the money. So time shall tell. I personally believe that there is a Fallout game coming in 2018. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this in the comments down below, so fire away, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active, I love you all. Peace.